Greetings, everyone. Once again from Christchurch, Missoula. This is Pastor Flynn with our weekly meditation as we're making our way through Psalm 110, verse by verse. And today's meditation is Psalm 110, verse 6. He shall judge among the nations. He shall fill the places with dead bodies. He shall execute the heads of many countries. Verse 6 continues the message of verse 5 we discussed last time that pictures Jesus as a victorious king, a man of war, returning from battle, victorious over all his enemies. And just in case there's a temptation to overlook verse 5, seeing it perhaps as a little extreme, verse 6 emphasizes the violence and finality of his judgment. Again, most Christians today do not picture Jesus as filling a battlefield with dead bodies or executing the kings of defeated nations after the battle is over. Like last time, we were warned not to let the spiritual nature of new covenant warfare somehow lessen the gravity of Jesus's victory and judgment over his enemies. Today, we're faced with the sobering reality that allegiance to King Jesus is a life and death matter. There is no third option. You are either one of his people in verse 3, volunteering to join the army and to be involved in the battle, verse 3 of Psalm 110, or you're going to be defeated. You're an enemy and you're going to die. You're either in the army of the king who is victorious over all his enemies, or you're a dead body on the battlefield. No one, no matter how mighty, is exempt. This is great news, actually, for Christians. This is great news for those who are in the midst of the battle. The victory of Jesus over his enemies encourages us today to fight the good fight with the eyes of faith, with zeal, and with joy, because none who oppose King Jesus will be victorious. None who oppose King Jesus will survive. All the enemies of the church that seem to be thriving in our culture will be defeated. In fact, Psalm 110 declares they are already dead. We are fighting defeated enemies, and that is encouraging news. So even though we don't fight with earthly swords and weapons in the new covenant, the church today is still in desperate need of the King Jesus who fills the battlefield with dead bodies, the King Jesus who executes the heads of nations. The church today is in need of the encouragement, the boldness, and the zeal that comes from the Jesus of Psalm 110. Once again, thank you for listening. This is our meditation for the week, Psalm 110, verse 6. And until next time, Emmanuel.